'Cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, calling me. They'll be calling me royalty. Best to give me loyalty. 'Cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, calling me. They'll be calling me royalty.
Hello guys, and welcome to my top 10 TV shows of 2022. So we're going to start with, I guess, The Walking Dead, season 11, the final season. I'm not sure if part 2 was also in 2022, but I think it is. So it says February, so yeah. And then there's part 3, so yeah. Basically the final parts of The Walking Dead. It ended well. Yeah, there was kind of some loose ends, but I'm just happy it wasn't a bad ending like a lot of shows that I've loved. Like a lot of them have ended really badly, like Dexter for example, twice. I wouldn't say The 100 ended badly, it was just really disappointing, especially if you think about certain characters that didn't really get a good ending. Yeah, but this for the most part ended well. It's just there was a lot of plot lines still open, and it's purposely done so they can make you watch the spin-off shows because you want to see certain storylines come to an end. And that part is what stops it from being perfect and why it's number 10. But other than that, yeah, I really enjoyed the final season. So, number 9. Sonic Prime. So man, Sonic's basically good again. Like, he's good in the games, he's good in the movies, live action, and now TV shows. Like Sonic X Days, like, oh my god, this is a great show. I've only watched 2 episodes, but from what I've seen, it's pretty good. Like, probably the best Sonic stuff I've seen in a long time, man. Like, Sonic's just doing so good right now. I'm so happy to see my boy back on top, yeah. And I hope we get to see another season of this show, even after I finish it, yeah, because I'm really enjoying it, yeah. Alright, so number 8. Peacemaker. So yeah, this is a really fun show to watch. I didn't really take the plot seriously, but if you just really want a good time, while also being R-rated, yeah, it's basically like an R-rated Deadpool in TV form. You know, with you know, John Cena. It's just a lot of fun, yeah, because he was like one of the best things about the recent Suicide Squad movie, and we kind of do get like a Deadpool character in this, like his sidekick. So yeah, it's a really fun show. Great cast. Recommend it. Right, so number 7, Blockbuster. So yeah, this was a nice little comedy show about the final blockbuster before, well, basically after all the blockbusters got wiped out. Like, this is basically the remaining one. It's kind of got like 2 actors that I love in different stuff, like the one from Fresh Off the Boat, and then the one from, oh, I forgot, it's that cop show, that comedy cop show. I kind of forgot the name right now. I'm really bad, sorry. But yeah, it's a really good show, has a good cast as well, a lot of fun, and I recommend it if you haven't already. It's on Netflix, yeah. Number 6, Alice in Borderland Season 2. I couldn't really find a Season 2 picture, so it's basically the Season 1 picture, because, you know, some of these characters are, you know, not alive, and I'm not going to say which ones if you haven't watched Season 1. But yeah, definitely a great second season. To me, I prefer this show over, you know, basically a Squid Game. But, you know, Squid Game's still a good show, but this is just, like, way better. Yeah. It's way more entertaining, just all the kind of games they do. It's just, and Season 2, from what I've seen, has just stepped things up a lot. Like, I don't know what this was, but yeah, basically a lot. So yeah, definitely has some great characters as well in the second season that they introduce, especially one which is a bit much when you first see him, but if they can make this kind of character, like a weird character, have so much depth, like, man, you know you're a great show. Yeah, kind of reminds me of Doom Patrol. But yeah, let's continue on. Number 5. Oops, I think I made a mistake here. Give me a second. Yeah, I just need to start something real quick. I think I forgot to change the pictures for my last. So basically, yeah, all of us are dead. The best zombie thing I've seen since basically The Walking Dead started. The show's so good. I can't wait for Season 2. Has great characters. The zombies are actually dangerous, because I haven't really seen really dangerous zombies in so long in anything. Yeah, just like I said, a great cast. Great, even though the story isn't crazy, but I just like how it's mainly in a school, so it's kind of like closed in and more intense that way. I mean, sometimes you'll see like the outsides of what's happening because of this virus that starts to happen from a student and stuff, but I won't say anything else other than that. And just how some people are infected from the virus. Yeah, it's a really It's a really entertaining show, and I definitely recommend it if you haven't watched it already. And I can't wait for season 2 since it's already confirmed. Yeah. Alright, so number 4, The House of Dragon. This is the one that really surprised me. So there's like the next 2 shows that are on the list are shows that I thought were going to be bad. But man, House of Dragon, this is like prime Game of Thrones. Like, goddamn, this is just a spin-off, and it's like it recaptured like the best of Game of Thrones, man. Amazing. Matt Smith on this is probably the best character. Even some of the other characters, they're pretty good too. Especially the king, man. Like his acting in those last few episodes, amazing. The little princess, like I don't really like some of the parts of her character, but there are parts that make me want to follow her. And if you can actually make me follow characters I actually don't like, that's when you're a good show. Yeah. Basically, if you loved the older seasons of Game of Thrones, you'll love the spin-off if you haven't given it a chance already. So yeah, I recommend that. So number 3, Andor. This, man, I've never seen something like this in Star Wars, man. I don't even know what to say, but I don't think Star Wars fans really deserve something this good. Like, this has the most really deep writing in all of Star Wars. I never thought I'd see something like this from Star Wars, man. It's crazy. Yeah. Great characters, just the plot is amazing. It goes so far. Basically, it's the beginning of the rebellion and how they do it, and you even make it care about some of the, bad characters who you're not really supposed to follow. It's done so well. I recommend it. You need to watch it. You might find it boring at first, but you'll get into it. And if you don't, man, I don't know, man. I guess it's not for you, but this is probably the best written show and best written anything from Star Wars, period, in my opinion. I love The Mandalorian, I prefer that show, but when it comes to the writing, peak. Alright, so number 2, Better Call Saul. Such a perfect way to, finish off the show. Mwah. It's another great ending to such a great series, just like Breaking Bad. You did it so well, man. I mean, there's some parts that were slow, but I still enjoyed the final season. It was pretty good. Alright, so number 1, Wednesday. Man, it's weird to say that this show actually beat Better Call Saul for me. I know for most people that sounds crazy, but I really enjoyed this show, and it kind of reminds me of the prime Harry Potter days, man. Like, oh my god. And just, they kind of expand on a character I didn't really care much about in the original Adam family movies, because to me, the GOAT was like the uncle, and you actually get to see him in this, but just the way how to do Wednesday and her storyline, her being in like this school with people like her and stuff. Well, let's just say not ordinary people, and just the way how they do it, it's done so well. Like, man, I wasn't expecting it to be this good. I mean, to be honest, I didn't really care about it until people said it was actually good, and then that's when I watched it, and then the whole family watched it, and we just loved it, man. Yeah, great show. Can't wait for season 2, man. Definitely a great show from this Scream actress who I didn't really think much about until this show. Yeah, definitely won me over with this show, man. Hope she gets to do more great things too, and maybe have a bigger role in Scream. Is it 6 now? In a way, kind of Scream 2, but yeah, I really hope she's a better character in that, like how she was in this, man. Like, wow, to actually expand Wednesday that much, because if you've watched Adam's Family, like, she doesn't really show much emotion, but this, like, man, does it so well. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. That's pretty much it for my top 10s. So this is number 1. Yeah, favorite show of 2022. There's one honorable mention that didn't really make it, and it's mainly because even though it was a really great season, so alright, so my honorable mention is Cobra Kai season 5, a great 5th season, and it was cool to see Terry Silver in the season 2, like at his best. Yeah, it was just the only reason why I didn't make my top 10 is because some characters didn't really get enough screen time that I wanted them to, but some of the others, I guess, they're definitely done well in this season. Yeah, but it was mainly, Terry Silver being a big threat where a lot of enemies have to side with each other, even some other ones from previous movies, like the 3rd one, like having to team up to take on Terry Silver. Yeah, it was definitely a really entertaining season. Yep. I feel like what they should do next is, like, in season 6, if it's the final season, do like some kind of tournament arc or something, where it's like a global tournament, so they're fighting like people across the whole world, and yeah, that'll just be really cool. That's probably the next best thing they could do with the show. I mean, even one of the actors, Hawk, he even said it, like, that's what he wants to happen next, and that'd be a cool direction. And yeah, great season. And that's pretty much it, guys. guess that's it for my top 10s. Let me know what yours were down below. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.